There was one practice habit that completely changed the way I learned the piano. It wasn't practicing longer, it wasn't finding a better method book, and it definitely was not waiting until I felt motivated. It was learning to practice with intention instead of simply putting in time. For years, I thought successful pianists just practiced a whole lot more than everyone else. And sometimes you'll bump into a pianist, someone who's performing and they practice 8 hours a day. And that's what I used to think, that all these really good pianists, they just practice for hours. But the more advanced musicians I met, the more I realized something surprising. They weren't just practicing. They knew exactly what they were practicing. Instead of sitting down and saying, oh, well, I'm just going to practice for an hour. They sat down with purpose. Today, I'm improving this measure. Today, I'm focusing on tone. Today, I'm solving this rhythm. Today, I'm making this passage effortless. That single shift changed everything for me. And now every practice session begins with a plan. I know what pieces I'm working on. I know what technical skills I am developing. I know what success looks like before I even touch the keys. Because when your brain has a clear target, your practice becomes dramatically more effective. You're no longer just repeating mistakes, you're solving problems. So one of the biggest mindset traps is believing that more hours automatically equal more progress. No, they don't. Intentional practice beats mindset practice every time. Mindless practice, I'm so sorry. Even 20 focused minutes can accomplish so much more than 2 distracted hours. The goal isn't to finish practicing. The goal is to leave the piano better than you were when you sat down. So the next time you practice, don't ask, how long should I practice? Instead, ask, what's the one thing that would make today's practice a total success? Write it down before you begin. Then give that one thing your full attention. You'll be amazed at how much faster you grow. So the practice habit that changed everything wasn't more discipline. It wasn't more clarity. Practice becomes less frustrating, more rewarding, and much more consistent because every session had a purpose. So if this video helped you, leave a comment below this video, and what's one thing you're going to focus on in your very next practice session? I'd love to hear it. And if you're an adult returning to the piano, subscribe for weekly videos on mindset, confidence, and effective practice strategies. And remember, don't just practice more, practice with purpose. And I will see you in the next video.